Hello, my name is Kevin. I'm a member of Socialist Alternative. I'm in the Salford branch and I also work for the NHS. I work on a psychiatric ward as a support worker. And on Friday, I was driving out of the complex, and opposite the entrance to the hospital, there was a 14-foot banner, a homemade banner, stretched across a fence opposite the exit to the hospital. The message on the banner, frontline workers, the people thank you, I thought was a really good example of the solidarity and appreciation that working class community, local working class community in Salford, is showing during this pandemic and during this health crisis. Of course, these sentiments aren't shared by the government. We have a Tory government, and in the last 10 years, that government has tried to destroy the NHS through privatisation, through the PFI, through cutting funding to vital services, as they have done to public services generally across the country. In Salford, 50% of funding to the local authority has been lost since 2010. It's these cuts and these attacks, the privatisations, that have left the NHS in a position where they're unable to cope with this pandemic. The NHS has 100,000 vacancies, and 43,000 of those vacancies are nursing staff. And similar to the local authority, 10 years of cuts has left local authorities and public services on their knees and in a position where they are struggling to provide the services that we need in a crisis. And of course, working class communities in a crisis have always come together, and that banner kind of summed up what's happening day in and day out as frontline NHS workers, i.e., the working class community of Salford, come together and try to take on this pandemic.